My summer style is something that I'm relearning this year. It wasn't until this year that I realized that I didn't know much about what my summer style entailed. I had a very clear view of what my fall and winter style is, but when it comes to summer, I have always felt lost. So within this year, I've been doing a couple of experiments here and there to try and get to know my summer style better and to be able to build a summer wardrobe that I feel as comfortable in as my fall and winter pieces. So what does that entail? I think there's a lot of different pieces, but the one that I'm going to tackle today is outfit formulas. I have a lot of outfit formulas that I can rely on for fall and winter that I feel comfortable in, and I have a lot of pieces in the categories that create the outfit formulas, so I'm able to do a lot of different versions of the same overall look, and it allows me to create a lot of different outfits with the same base pieces. And so I don't have as many of those for the spring and summer, and I want to try and sort of figure those out today. And so the goal for today is to find more outfit formulas that I can rely on in the summer months as well. So I already have two formulas that I'm really comfortable with. One is more in the spring, early summer time frame, whereas the other one feels very functional for the summer. So I want to come up with 3, maybe 4 more outfit formulas that I can recreate with different pieces within my wardrobe for specifically the spring and summer time frame. We're going for outfits that I could wear in 70 degrees and like above. So I'm going to be relying on like light layers, light fabrics, and trying to create formulas that I can wear with a lot of different pieces within my wardrobe. So that is the plan for today. And so first I want to share with you the 2 formulas that I already sort of have and I use a lot. So I actually just realized that I have 3 formulas that I'm going to show you. And so then we're going to try and do like maybe 3, possibly 4 new ones. And the first formula is this one that I'm wearing. It is a button down with a light flowy pant. And this one is sort of, I can probably wear it up to like 80 degrees. And then I've done a version where I use a denim shirt. I've styled them with these pants as well as a different pair of lightweight pants. And I really like this formula because with collared shirts, I can wear my collar pins, I can wear my bolo ties. I like the idea of like this buttoned up sort of serious top with this sort of like floral, playful, ruffly bottom. I think that's really fun. I like the idea of, you know, a loose, flowy silhouette. I like that it's just like an easy throw on. I have a lot of airflow because it isn't very fitted. And I like that I can make a lot of combinations because I do have a lot of like sort of lightweight, loose pants and button down shirts that I can rotate in and out within each outfit to create different formulas. So that is formula number 1. This is formula number 2, and this is obviously similar to the button-up long pant version. This is like more of the like 90-degree version of that. So we have the light layering with the long sleeve, a little tank top underneath, and shorts. I don't have that many pairs of shorts, so there's not that as many versions of this as there are with a long pant, but I do use it in a similar way. I have a lot of button downs, and I feel like all the colors sort of work together between the shorts that I have and the button downs. And so this is really great for if I'm just like running out to like grab bagels in the morning, or I don't really need to like think that much about my outfit. I just need something to like run out in, and this feels very comfortable for that. And again, it's perfect for like hot days. Like this is a linen button down. A lot of my button downs are quite lightweight, so it feels like comfortable enough to wear even in like 80 degrees, and then if I get really hot, I can put the sleeves up and it still feels like a good outfit. So this is formula number 2. Okay, and then this is formula number 3. I think you might be able to see that there's a lot of overlap and similarities between these 3 formulas. And that's because I sort of found this formula and then I iterated on it to create the other 2 formulas because I knew I liked this, and I said, okay, how else can I do something similar to this that feels similar but also can incorporate more of my pieces in my wardrobe and give me some more outfit combinations. So this is the sort of like originator of summer outfits that I really liked. I like it for the layering. I like that it again is like lightweight and I feel comfortable in like super hot temperatures, but it also is like giving me a lot of interest in the outfit with the layering, the different colors, the printed element as well. It feels more exciting than just a top and a bottom together, which was sort of my go-to outfits before I had this sort of epiphany about what my summer style was and what I actually want it to be. And so I feel like this sort of brings in the light layers that I think bring dimension to an outfit. It also has a lot of like contrast in terms of lights and darks. And I just feel like if I get really, really hot, I can take this off and there's a tank top underneath. I think the main thing here is the light layers and that creating more dimension in my outfit rather than just a top and a bottom, which was like my go-to summer outfits before I had this epiphany of what I wanted my summer style to be. And that was incorporating ideas that I love from my fall and winter wardrobe and sort of bringing them into my summer style and then iterating on that and trying to find like what else I need to add to my summer style that fill in the gaps from the elements that I cannot bring from my fall and winter style, like thick knits, different textures, like more heavy layering. And this is the outfit formula that sort of opened the door to that. So those are the 3 outfit formulas that I already know and rely on. And now we're gonna get to the fun part, which is finding new outfit formulas. So my first thought is to try and create a formula with a pant that I wear a ton in the fall and winter. And I think in my head, I sort of have this block where I think that they're just for fall and winter. So I don't really reach for them as much in the spring and summer, but I feel like they are a piece that I could wear in like a 70 to 80 degree temperature frame in terms of how lightweight they are. So I'm gonna see what I can come up with and come right back. Yeah, like even something like this, I feel like could really work. It doesn't feel like that much heavier than the skirt, and I feel like it does something a little bit different. I might even switch out the camp shirt for a different color, and then, I don't know if I told you guys, but I have these pants in like 4 or 5 different colors. And I do prefer the short sleeve to the long sleeve button down with this silhouette, just because I like a long, short sort of combination. So let me just see what it looks like with one other different camp shirt as well. Yeah, so this is really cute. I like both options. And then I think that I could definitely make a different version in a different color combination. So like, let's say this is combination 1. Then we have this version. And I think this might be my favorite combo is this version with the brown big bed press trousers with my thrifted linen camp shirt in this like really gorgeous blue color. I actually dyed it this color, so it's really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna call this outfit formula number 1, and now we can move on to outfit formula number 2. And so my next thought again is to like iterate on what we already have started. And so I think my next thought would be to do like a dress with a button up maybe layered over the top. I know we're using a lot of button ups, and I think probably for the next formula we won't use any, but part of what I really like about my fall winter style is layering, and I find that light layering is a lot easier in the summer when I'm using a button down. I don't have a lot of vests in my collection. I'm working on it. I've never really been like a vest person, and so I'm working on acquiring a vest, but until then, the next best thing would be either a jacket, which it can be too hot for, or layering a lightweight fabric like a linen over the top. So that I think is going to be my next thing, is like doing a long sleeve button down with a dress and seeing what that combination looks like. This is an outfit combination that I have put together in the past, but I never thought to sort of try it in different versions because my dress collection has been sort of in flux, so I didn't really feel like I had the tools to recreate this in a lot of different ways. But now I feel like my dresses are more in line with my summer style, and so I feel like I'm definitely able to create some more formulas like this that I think could be functional for every day. So this is sort of something I've worn in the past. It's great for, you know, not like hot, like I don't think this is like a 90-degree day. If it's 90 degrees, I'm wearing shorts or a dress. This could work for like a 70 to like maybe 85-degree day if I'm not moving around too much. I went for a walk the other day and 80 wasn't too bad outside. I wore a long sleeve linen button down though. And this one is a little bit heavier, so doesn't work for as hot of temperatures. But I do have some linen options, and so those will be good for the hotter days. But I do think this still works for a more mild summer day. So here's an option with a similar type of dress. It's just like a longer silhouette and a different color combination, but I think it still works. It still feels in line with that outfit formula. It just feels like slightly different because obviously the proportions are a little bit different, but I feel like the overall aesthetic feels very similar and it feels different enough from the original outfit formula. So I think that this is starting to feel like something that I absolutely could wear as a go-to outfit formula. I'm going to try it in one more version just to make sure that I feel like it works. Okay, so I'm going to try 2 more versions actually, this one and one more, because I was looking at my closet and I was like, oh, this could be really cute. And I was right. So what's funny is like, this is a long sleeve dress. This is 100% cotton though, so this is definitely like a 70, 75 degree outfit because 2 layers of long sleeves, like it's going to get pretty warm even though they're both lightweight fabrics. But I really like how the silhouette is looking with this shirt and this dress. I love that the little ruffle is coming out the bottom. I love the colors together. And this definitely feels like something that I would wear as an outfit formula. So let me just try one more longer dress with a different button down. So I'll show you guys that version of this formula as well. So this is one where the outfit formula doesn't really work as well. It's a lighter weight shirt with a sort of more flowy, sort of boxy dress. And the sleeve is a ruffle, so it's really poking through on the sleeve. You can really see it through. It's kind of bulky right here. So I think for this, I would either wear a true jacket or the denim shirt, which is a little bit more loose, or I would do a vest with it just so I don't have to cover up the ruffle. So this is where it's sort of interesting because it's not like every single button up works with every single shirt, but I think that knowing a button down might be like a lighter option rather than a jacket is nice to know because I can use that for hotter days. So on days where it's not quite cool enough for a jacket, but I want to have some sort of layering with maybe a dress, I can go for a button-down shirt and that might work a little bit better. So let me just try this with the denim version and see if my thoughts are correct. Okay, yeah, so the sleeve definitely fits into this more loose button-down a little bit easier. And like I said, I think that this is for like a cooler summer day just because the denim shirt is a little bit too like heavy for like those muggy days. But I think it like is a nice option as opposed to just a jacket or a vest. And then also I was thinking that this could also be cute just layered over this, maybe if it's a bit of a cooler day. That's the thing that's hard is this formula feels like it would be good, but not for those like hot summer days. And I feel like that's sort of where things get a little bit more difficult is figuring out what works for those like hot summer days. So I think the trousers are great for that. This is definitely something that works for a day where it's maybe 75, 80 degrees tops. So I think this is a good outfit formula. I'm gonna call it outfit formula number 2 and just have that like caveat that it's not for like hot days. Or if I do decide to do like this sort of thing for a hot day, doing that short sleeve camp shirt instead. So maybe that's an idea, like seeing what could work as a short sleeve version. So let me see here. Okay, and this is the point of the video because this is not something I would have put together if I was getting dressed. I'd be like, okay, what do I wear with this dress? My options are, a button down or just leave it plain, and it's really pretty without anything. But I think that this is a really fun combination. This is a thrifted, embroidered button up. It has like these purple flowers with the green, and I think the green works really well with the green and the dress. I feel like there's just like some contrast in terms of like this more structured print along with the like floral, more natural embroidery. I don't know, I just feel like it adds more dimension to this outfit as a whole, and I feel like it also makes it feel more casual. Like by itself, this dress could feel like a bit dressy in my opinion, and so having this more like relaxed layer, I think makes it a little more casual. All right, so I think I'm gonna call that outfit formula number 2. And then for outfit formula number 3, I think I wanna do something with t-shirts and maybe like a printed bottom. I sort of do this a little bit. I'll usually like layer something over the top of those combinations, but I think there's also something to be said about just doing the t-shirt and like a longer bottom, either a midi skirt or a lightweight pant, because sometimes it's just too hot for another layer. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is pull together some maybe t-shirts, printed bottoms combinations, and see if I can like get something going with that, because I think that that could be really fun. Feels like something I could absolutely recreate, whether it's with a printed bottom that's a midi skirt or a printed bottom that is a lightweight pant. But I definitely want to like work on that and see if I can find some combinations in that realm, because I think if everything else that we've been trying has been working, integrating a graphic tee in that shouldn't be too difficult, you know? So that is the plan. Let me see what I can pull together. Okay, so this might be something that I've styled before, but I never thought about wearing it in the context of just a summer outfit. This is something that I've probably styled with like another layer over the top, whether my denim shirt, which I still could if it was like a bit of a cooler day. But I think that this works for a hot summer day because these are super lightweight and I like the contrast. Like I like a really like long bottom with this shorter top. I like the print mixing. I like how the colors are working together. And I don't know, it just feels like an easy outfit that also feels fun and in line with my personal style. So I'm gonna try and do like another version of this and see if I like it just as much. So this is where I feel like it doesn't work as well. I think that these can sort of read like pajama if they're styled in a way that feels really casual. And I feel like this shirt is like leaning into that. And then on top of it, I feel like the blues don't match up. So I think I'm gonna try a different t-shirt with these pants. So I tried this Hot Dog Johnny's t-shirt and I like this better. I think that the colors are sort of like fun and weird together. I think the brown sort of grounds it. The red and the yellow are weird and fun. I don't know. Something about this makes it feel like a little bit better than that Allagash Brewery one. I think it's the contrast between the two pieces. So the t-shirt lightweight pant thing continues. Here's another version of that. I want to see if I can make one more version of it. All right, so here's the third version. I did Hayley Williams merch with my little Positano wide leg mustard pants. I'm realizing that color is very important in these combinations specifically. I mean, color is important in all of the outfits that I create, but because there's so few pieces incorporated in this formula, I definitely need to focus on creating color combinations that I think are fun and in line with my personal style. I think that's part of the reason why the Allagash Brewery t-shirt didn't work with those blue pants, because it was just a lot of blue and white with a little hit of yellow. So I think creating fun color combinations is particularly important for this specific formula. So I think I'm gonna call that outfit formula number 3. And I'm gonna stop it here because I'm pretty tired. It's getting pretty late in the day. And I honestly just am not sure what else I could sort of put to the test. If you guys have any suggestions for different combinations that you think I could turn into a formula within my wardrobe, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have any outfit formulas that you rely on, let's chat about it in the comments. I think my favorite outfit formula that I came up with today was the dress with the button-up layered overneath. Was the dress with the button-up layered over it. Something about that like makes me feel like I'm getting, you know, interesting layering without needing a vest or a jacket, which is cool. And it's something that I've never thought to put together previously. So I'm really excited for that. So I'm really happy with what I came up with in today's video. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. I love making videos all about personal style and making the most out of your wardrobe. So if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. It really helps my channel. And if you enjoyed this, you might enjoy my Style It or Say Goodbye series, where I take 2 pieces that I don't know how to style or that I never wear. I style them 3 ways each, and then I decide whether or not I want to keep them in my wardrobe or let them go. So I will leave that linked here, and see you in the next one. Bye.